While going with people, my brethren, we are back again. This be entertainment next project in the art. So if you are new to this channel, we beg and make you subscribe and share this video, like, comment, give me. What you get talk?
You guys already know me.
They don't know you. They know me. My name be Wanzi, and you are.
I won't tell you people. So, Charlie, today's video, we got some new gist that we feel like we have to double down on the last video we did. And
oh yeah, like say like it be huge matter we it come. So we follow them. We can't just them what they go on and stuff.
Exactly.
Understand?
So it's concerning Obrafo in matter, like now the suit Drake.
It be Obrafo in matter, but some people they talk say like we take them personal. Now we not take them personal. It be somebody in this name, but we they talk them based on how we really understand.
No. Make slow down over there. Listen, in this is violence culture.
We'll
take it personal.
See, this not be violence. This not be violence.
I'm not saying violence as in.
You say you violence president there. Hey,
but the whole thing is, I'm not catch the air.
You not catch the air. Right? You be assemblyman.
You see that? I get people with the West President.
Yeah. People do.
It be personal matter on the real because listen, this is actually something I feel that it could be something that will hinder a lot of upcoming arts and a lot of artists in this country. Because it's more like going to be, those people, if they work plus them matter hard. You see that kind of because today we are talking about Mantse, the guy who did a voiceover and
for the Obrafo
and he's not killed the cat, please. He's kill a cat.
He clear and say he kill a cat. He not be kill the cop.
Why would you even think he's killed the cat? Why?
When the cat will kill.
You check like some people know the Barbie Brofo inside like that.
So the thing the way he talk honestly like since now means Africa be kill the cat or kill the cat.
I can Charlie, why? I make you put
the kill the cat or kill the cat, the man in trouble you go boom.
So I people think he was
Charlie, that time we take jump keep rough.
But don't worry. Anyways, so it's Killer Cat, and then the guy who did the voiceover, Mantse, that's the owner of the CEO of Charlie Wote. The Charlie Wote
be co-founder.
Be co-founder or CEO, however you want to put it.
Be CEO, be co-founder.
So the guy is coming out alleging that Drake should rather come to him because he feel like the intellectual property belongs to him. And from his own side, he's saying that's Obrafo didn't pay to own for that particular voiceover outright. So
that it was between him and the producer Hammer.
I don't really see it in that case, but we'll come into that. First of all, no, I really want to just point out that to me, like I was the main reason why I wasn't on Obrafo's side the last video was because I felt he rather was making this case personal than it being more professional.
And if you say that, what do you mean?
In a sense that somebody has sent you an email twice, even if you don't want to work with them, the best thing you do and the most professional thing, respond, whatever means.
Yeah, that one.
Respond.
That one.
So to me, I was hearing a speculating like vibe or rumor going around saying that here Mantse, not in a fight, they were having a small. They might be having a small.
They might. We don't know.
We have not confirmed, but something like that. And I feel like it's being more personal in a sense. They be like, every time we talk black man.
This issue, it be some ways ago. Honestly, me I feel still some issue we did it. So we'll see if maybe we work on a project.
Yeah.
You understand? Somebody can pick out something from it. We all will feel cash out from it. Simple. You wait, first of all, they can't hit you up, then they won't take a sample from the project. At least you all will feature something from it. You understand? But I feel say maybe Mantse 2D say, we all will do that thing, we at least then sample and we at least we will feel come together, then see the person or something like that. But per how Mantse they come out with the drop series of Twitter, they see say no, maybe your man not tell and say, but person too they won't hear something from man be the producer.
Okay.
He say you not talk nothing yet.
I think maybe he just wants to avoid the spectacle and all that. But the thing is, one of the reasons I feel Mantse is out and he's talking so much, or maybe he's being so aggressive about this matter is, I feel Mantse, I don't think if he had heard of this earlier, he would have wanted it to come to a court case. His own, he would have that what I'm saying is being more personal. I think maybe your brother they have some personal issue with myself, whereby he didn't want to respond to the email so that at the end of the day it would be like all of us we didn't benefit. So that Drake would not use the voiceover and it would be like the opportunity goes its own way.
Black man way you could do this kind of thing there.
Because ask yourself, what is the reason you will not reply to an email? You can't tell me you didn't see it though. Because this kind of email, it goes into your important section. You see, when you go to email, it's important. And then those kind of emails that you've designated as your email me as an artist, those are important emails. You don't put them on this and so that they spam me and all those kind of things. So you would surely get it. And you didn't reply it for almost about a lot of months because it was last year. 2022. Yeah. It was last year, June of 2020. That means we've passed June already. That means it's a year.
We're in April.
It's a year.
Yeah.
It's a year. You didn't reply the message, meaning you intentionally did it. So that's why I'm feeling like
So directly, he wasn't professional.
He wasn't professional. He was being more personal to the issue, and I feel like he was being, sorry to say, forgive me, I might not know much into the, but I feel like he was really being cold or heartless in the whole thing. Because, and I think that's the reason why Mantse is being angry about it. Because to him, if this matter could have come out to them, they would have agreed, including the producer.
For backdoor.
No, for them to work.
Maybe some deal will come and then they work and backdoor.
Yes, that's how it would have gone. Because there is no way Drake in team will come hit you up without them having a deal proposal alongside if you'd have communicated back with them. Okay, fine. You don't want to work plus. Okay, fine. Okay, I want to work. So how is this going to go? Okay,
this be my project, but this person do this. We will see this person.
So we'll split it. Maybe if on this particular track you're going to get this amount of percentage on it and that kind of a thing, because it's eventually almost you being featured in it. It's your sample that's going on. But the thing is, first of all, I think maybe he might be offended that in his own track, out of it, Drake didn't pick any side which was part of his.
I mean, the rapping. And he out Drake if you understand.
But in any way, he still not be anything. And he picked Mantse inside there.
Maybe Mantse involves the beat Drake.
I am saying, I am not insisting. I am saying, because since you hadn't replied the message, all of us will speculate.
Okay.
You have left us to do that. You have given us the opportunity to do that. So we'll speculate. So at the end of the day, I feel Mantse is angry about that. And that's the reason why he's coming out in this way and started opening up issues that you hadn't paid. There's that things that shouldn't have been talked about.
But you know, things in a way, maybe Mantse felt say like maybe fine, you can't take this thing. Maybe we all we do the work, no?
Yeah.
The producer did it, you the artist did it, me and do this thing did it. At least you go fit talk to any of us. If you talk to us, so we'll come together and then
come to an agreement.
You bab them. Maybe if we could fight Drake for sampling or something now. Don't you feel maybe Mantse felt say like, oh, Obrafo is being greedy, you want to go and
Of course, he's feeling Obrafo is being greedy. Being greedy, not even suing Drake. Being greedy that even if after Drake used it, but let's be sincere. If me where I do voiceover, we later on, let me say, the person come hit you up because it be your project. You don't mind the person, but the person used it, and later on, I got to know about you. Come and tell me. I will come hit the person before even coming to sue the person. Yo, Charlie, I understand this guy didn't reply you. We have understand, but let's go on. We'll try to speak, understand each other first before even coming to sue.
I'm a business before play.
But you see, the thing is, man, this guy rather went ahead to want to sue. Sorry to say, I'm sorry that I'm using black man mentality in quote black man, but this is something which has been going on in this continent or in this country in particular for a very long time. People dragging other people down. Oh, you're climbing a little bit, like, why are you going? I mean, come down over here and they'll just pull you down. For what?
But the fact say people do the bash, man, just see them more for cash out, like your man they can't cash out and stuff. They won't spoil the keys.
He's cashing out in his name only. That's why Mantse go born. Because according to what I'm hearing, Mantse says he didn't pay for the rights of that particular voice over. If you don't take it, maybe he didn't even pay for that project. So you trying to cash out alone. You're cashing out in your name. So imagine this, if Mantse hadn't come out, and then he cashes out. So are you expecting that Mantse will go and say, Mamiko Su, like, let me go and take the money from you? You are not part of it. So he has to come out and voice out himself. There's nothing on a Manchester, him being greedy or him being a self-put or anything. That's how I would call it, a self-put or anything. He's doing the accurate thing he should do.
And somebody to go fit talk say you talk say if you will do with the producer this day, then maybe then the deal between Obraford and the producer, maybe the producer for sort time out there.
Oh, in a normal sense, it happens like that a lot of times. Maybe the artist doesn't even know much about what is going on. It's between the producer and whosoever did the voiceover. But in this case, for Mantse to really come out this bold, especially publicly, to say this, it means that you or Bradford knew so well about it. It might have been a collaboration between three of you people. I'm talking about the producer, Mantse, and then Bradford. It might have been a collaboration between them to actually put about. I don't think it was only on that project, but it was maybe on numerous tracks of his. So,
but what you're saying, like he's done a lot of voices for him.
So it's something all three of you agreed to. Just that you didn't pay for it, and maybe they did it out of a cordial relationship. That's why he hasn't raised this matter over the years and you haven't paid for it. But now cash outs come inside.
So if for the informed,
yes,
if for the informed team of
for the informed team. Oh, check, we do projects. The project did here. He should not bring us money like that, but bring us fame and publicity or something like that. Now I know they complain because I know say we do out of farm or something. Now cash outs come inside though. When you share that talanku for the way you say
business before pleasure.
Oh, you sit for that, you don't reply message for a year, you don't reply. Now the person has gone ahead to release the track. Now you're going to sue the person. And I said this country before we move forward. Well,
so the people in the bash Mantse and what you get of them.
Well, everybody has a right to their own opinion and everything. So if you feel maybe to you want to go and bash Mantse or anything, but I feel like it's unreasonable on your own side, because Ankayawa, you will come out the same way. If you also want to keep quieter, then Charlie, everybody will suppress you in this world. Mantse is doing the right thing, what he feels is right for him. Money has come into the matter.
So if for the cash out.
Yeah, and the person who could have gone respectfully throughout this whole thing, very professional, should have been Obrafo or his team. They should have gone.
Obrafo and his team.
Yeah, they should have gone really professional on this. And this matter won't have even. This matter would, as like I said last time, it should have been like one of the best moments for Ghanaians.
Oh yeah, we will learn from inside. Because Ghana, say if matter happen, like sometimes we they come out from court, then shall not be anything.
You think they will come out this matter from court?
Oh, now they talk say for 1 certain year, so like it be eye opener give we all.
We Ghanaians are not difficult to work with. We are not difficult at all. Some of us are difficult. So please, if you want to work with us, do work with us. They are coming artists especially. I'm releasing an album. At the end of the day, my support would not go to Obrafo on this case or on this matter. This was the biggest hit in your. This was one of the lifting moments in your career, and then you squandered it.
So guys, make we know if what Mantse they do it matter the insider. Make we know if it matter to know the insider. Make we know, Charlie. Or what the figure?
Yeah, 10 million is money, but in the long term, it's not money. People, to advise to my fellow Ghanaians and my fellow upcoming artists, Charlie, grab opportunity for long term. Do not try to be looking at short term. Don't let Charlie your feelings and emotions block you from or hinder you from Charlie big adventures and things. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, so Charlie, this is where we would drop the curtains. You understand? This has been Entertainment Dex.
I know the most important thing: like, subscribe, share, comment.
Do whatever you want to do plus the video. You understand?
Yeah, even if you are even reacting to it, Charlie. All the best. Have a good day.